Welcome to one and all. In this UpGuide tutorial, we will take a detailed look at the one-of-a-kind advisor login. When the advisor logs in to their account, they will land on their advisor dashboard, which has the timeline section right on the top. The timeline section consists of all the important dates and deadlines coming up for all the registered students. These deadlines can be filtered out by meetings, by application deadlines, by profile development and essay submissions, and by registered exam dates of all of your students. In the updates from students section, the advisor can see the recent activities and updates from all the registered students. Like you can see since when they have not done any activity, you can see if they were editing their essay or resume, you can see if they added or removed any of their colleges from the shortlisted list. Finally, you can also see the requests for meeting which have been posted by your students with you. The My Students section has a list of all of your registered active students. You can view their overall application readiness and invite new students by clicking here. In this pop-up, you can either invite one student by entering their name and email ID, or you can invite many by uploading a document with the names and emails of the students in the same format as the sample Excel file provided here. If your students for some reason did not receive the invite email, you can copy their invite link here and share that link with them personally. Otherwise, you can click on the name of the student to enter their journey, but more about this in a later video. As part of the student report page, you can view the key details about all of your students. You can see their name, total essays that they have completed versus all that they have to write, their current resume status, their score status, and the latest upcoming deadline. And you can also download a full-blown report by clicking here. For example, with Pankaj Trivedi, we can see that he has completed 5 essays, but he has to complete in total of 24. He has marked his essay as final. That means that he's done with writing his essay. We are waiting for his predicted grade, his AP Economics and AP Physics grades. And his latest upcoming deadline is 2nd of January 2021 for Stanford University. You click here to download the full-blown report for Pankaj Trivedi. It's an Excel file which we can safely open. And as you can see, this report tells you everything the child has done since they were invited onto the platform. You can see the name of the standardized exams that they have taken and their total score. We can see the projects that they have done and when they were completed or when they will be completed. We can see the level of the awards and honors that they've received, their name and the rank that they achieved. We can see the courses that they have done, the online courses. You can see when they were completed, while we can also see when are the next exams planned. We can see their high school grades as well from 9th to 12th. And then we can also see the university shortlisted list along with all the essays with each of those university and each essay's current status along with each university's application deadline. Legacy Records is truly a one-of-a-kind feature since it lets the advisors search for the records of all the students they have ever counseled, regardless of whether they're active on the system right now or not, so that you can share these records with current students for any reason. For example, one of the students you counseled was extremely talented and got into top universities, and you want to share his or her essay with the current students so they can get a look at what a top quality essay looks like, or you want to share top quality resume with your current students or with your current parents that you're helping. That way, Legacy Records really helps a counselor. Now let us search for the record of the student Pankaj Trivedi, who I am aware was selected into the Stanford University, and I want to share his or her resume or the essay. So I select Stanford University, it pops up right here. I can select what essay that I want to share if I know the exact essay that I want to share, but if I'm not sure, I can leave this empty. I can leave the batch empty if I'm unsure. And if I only want the resume to pop up, then I can click here and then I would be able to see the resume. So if we search, we can see that one of the essays written by Pankaj Trivedi, which is only for Stanford, popped up, which I can share from right here I can put a name for a student and I can share it right this way. It is important to note that only the essays and resumes which have been marked as final by the student would be able to pop up in legacy records, as this is the record of all the final artifacts created by that particular student. My calendar is your personal calendar page where you can see all of your events and meetings with all of your students. You can schedule new meetings if you want to by clicking here. Give the meeting a name, give the meeting an agenda. You can select a time and a date. So I want the meeting to start at 1 o'clock, maybe at 1:30, and then I want the meeting to end at 2 o'clock, 30 minutes meeting. I can add as many students as I want to the meeting just by searching. I can add as many students as I want to and submit. This would create the event, and when it is time for the meeting I can click right here and then click on join, which will take us to our inbuilt meet.upguide.ai page where you can safely chat and video call with your students. Moving on to the My Notes section, which is primarily built for the advisors to quickly share little bits of information with the students or a lot of students at the same time. Maybe it's a tip about writing a particular essay, or maybe it is key information about Common App, about OUAC or a country, anything like that. Maybe it's just key minutes of the meeting that the student just had, so the student has all the information necessary of working after that meeting. So to do that, you can either create a note beforehand and you can edit that right here. You can add new information right here. You can change the tag, you can change the name, and you can click on update. To share the note with the student, you can click on the share icon. It will open up with the dialog box. You can search for names of the student. You can see all the students that you've already shared the note with. They would already have a tick next to them. If you want to share with new students, you can search for their name and you can select them. You can select more than one at a time and you can share the note this easily. If you want to add a new note, you can just click on add note, give the note a suitable title, give it tags so that you can search for it much more easily, and add any information that you want to within the rich text editor, and then you can click on save to save the note. Knowledge Bank is another place for you to store your assets which you can use and leverage for counseling students. Maybe these are detailed university selection guide, essay writing guides, or information about all the standardized tests that are given by college board, and you can also search them by name, you can search them by file type, you can search them by a college specificity, or you can also search them by the date you uploaded. To upload the file, just click on upload, browse the file that you want to upload, click open, give the resource a title. For me it would be UK universities. You can tag it with any university that you want to. I would not want to, and just click on upload and it is visible to us, and you can share it similarly to the way we share notes. You can click here, find the name of the student and share. The advisors and students can also chat from within the system using the inbuilt chat function, where you can search for the name of the child and send them any message or any link that you want to. You can create a group or you can create notes to yourself, while you can also have a chat with your colleagues. In the next video, we will take a deep dive into how the advisor can access the student's journey and interact with the student's progress very naturally through the advisor portal on UpGuide.